إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا وسيئات أعمالنا من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله أما بعد فإن خير الحديث كتاب الله وخير الهدي هدي محمد صلى الله عليه وآله وسلم وشر الأمور محدثاتها فإن كل محدثة بدعة وكل بدعة ضلالة وكل ضلالة في النار. أحييكم بتحية الإسلام وهي السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Okay, inshallah, today I choose to discuss about the kafiyat al-ma, means the water that is qualifying to do perform wudu for it, because last time we discussed about the importance of niyyah. We read hadith innamal a'mal bin niyyah. So today I choose the topic about the types of water that is allowed for us to perform wudu with it and to perform the ghusl with it. So I choose some hadiths from Sahih Muslim and Sahih Bukhari, and I will read these two hadiths for you, and then we started discuss in details about the ahkam from that hadith. So قال إمام مسلم رحمه الله حدثني زهير بن حرب قال حدثنا جرير عن هشام عن ابن سيرين عن أبي هريرة رضي الله عنه قال عن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم قال لا يبولن أحدكم في الماء الدائم ثم يغتسل منه. لا يبولن أحدكم في الماء الدائم ثم يغتسل منه. So this hadith Imam Muslim narrated it from Zuhair bin Harb, Zuhair from Jarir, Jarir from Hisham, Hisham from Ibn Sirin, Ibn Sirin from Abu Huraira radiallahu anhu, Abu Huraira from Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, لا يبولن أحدكم في ماء دائم ثم يغتسل منه. The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, none amongst you shall urine in the standing water and then he wash in it. So no among you shall urine in the standing water that cannot move. Yes, and he wash in it. So if the water cannot move, if somebody he did urine inside that water, so it's not allowed for you to use that water for tahara, either is wudu or ghusl. So this is the reason why Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said here, la yabulanna ahadukum fi ma'in da'imin summa yaktasilu min, means none amongst you should urine in the standing water and he wash in it. Standing water, the water that cannot move, urine, yes. So this is the hadith from Muslim. Another hadith also, the same hadith from Muslim. He said, حدثنا محمد بن رافع قال حدثنا عبد الرزاق حدثنا معمر عن همام بن منبه قال هذا ما حدثنا أبو هريرة عن محمد رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم فذكر الأحاديث منها قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم لا تبل في الماء دائم الذي لا يجري ثم تغتسل منه. So Abu Huraira narrated from Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, you shall not urine in standing water that is not flowing, that is not move, then you wash in it. So if the water, small water that cannot move, cannot flow, and somebody he did urine inside that water, so we cannot use it for ghusl and wudu. Also, ghusl and bath, like ghusl janaba or haid or something like that, or din wudu. So these two hadiths show for us, if the water is standing, and somebody he did urine inside, so you cannot use that water for ghusl and wudu. But another issue, so if the water is just standing but nobody did urine inside it, so can we use that water? So the answer of this is from this hadith that I will read it now. قال مسلم حدثنا هارون بن سعيد الأيلي وأبو طاهر وأحمد بن سعيد جميعا عن ابن وهب. قال هارون حدثنا ابن وهب أخبرني عمرو بن حارث عن بكير بن أشج أن أبا سائب مولى هشام بن زهرة حدثه أنه سمع أبا هريرة يقول قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم لا يغتسل أحدكم في الماء الدائم لا يغتسل أحدكم في ماء دائم وهو جنوب. فقال كيف يفعل يا أبا هريرة قال يتناوله تناولا. So this hadith also Imam Muslim narrated it from Abu Huraira. Abu Huraira said that قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم, Prophet Muhammad صلى الله عليه وسلم, he said that لا يغتسل أحدكم في ماء دائم, none of you must wash in standing water وهو جنوب, when he is in the state of janaba, he have the janaba. So don't wash your body in the standing water if you are janaba. So after Prophet said that, then the student of Abu Hurairah asked him, so how the person can do if he have the janaba, he came, the water that is standing cannot move. Prophet said, don't enter inside that water and take the bath. So how we can do? Then Abu Hurairah said, tanawuluhu tanawula, means they asked Abu Hurairah, so how we can do? Then Abu Hurairah said that let him take some of it out. Maybe he can put a bucket and take it from it, and he go another place, he wash his body, but he cannot enter inside and wash his body. So these are the three hadiths that I need to discuss about it. It's very about the types of water that is allowed for Muslim to apply for tahara, for using tahara or for using al-ghusl wudu. So you see the first hadith, or the first and the second hadith, both two hadiths show for us, Prophet said, don't did urine inside the standing water that cannot move, and after you finish the urine, said you take this water and did wudu for it or do ghusl with that water. So the hadith number 3 show for us, even you did urine inside the standing water, so don't enter it and wash your body. So if you want to use it, you have to take it from a small bucket or piece of something, you take it out and you leave the place and you go, you did the ghusl. But don't say I will enter inside and did the ghusl. So these are the three hadiths that we discuss about the masail that we can from the fiqh of hadith al-ahkam from this hadith. So from this hadith, the first issue that we discuss, this what Prophet ﷺ he said, don't do this nahi. Is it this nahi is haram or is makruh? You understand? Because Prophet ﷺ said, لا يبولن أحدكم في ماء دائم. No one of you did urine in the water that cannot move, standing water. So this Prophet he didn't allow us. So is it this Prophet he didn't allow? Is this nahi is haram or is makruh? Why? Because we have to understand, if it's haram, if somebody he did urine inside the standing water, means he have a sin, he have the zunub, if it's haram. But if it's not haram, it's makruh, so he did something that is not good, but he didn't have a sin. So this is the reason why I have to understand about this nahi. Because sometimes the nahi, if Prophet ﷺ he didn't allow something, so sometimes this nahi can be haram or sometimes can be makruh. So this is the reason why we have to understand. Is it this nahi? One Prophet said, La yabulanna ahadukum. No one of you to did urine inside the standing water, and he did ghusl from that water. So this nahi is haram, means it's prohibited or is makruh. So we have three opinions of ulama about this nahi. We have three opinions of ulama about this nahi. So the first opinion, anna nahi lil karaha. This a nahi that Prophet Sallallahu he said don't do. Some ulama said is karaha. Means it's not good for you to do it. But if you do, you didn't have any sin. So karaha, yes. So this is the opinion of Imam Malik. This is the opinion of Imam Malik. According to if you didn't do it, it's good. But if you do, you didn't have sin. You do something that is not good, but you didn't have sin. So this is the meaning of karaha. So this is the opinion. Imam Malik, he understand this hadith when the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "La yabulanna ahadukum fima inda'in." No one of you shall do urine in the water that cannot move. So Imam Malik, he take this is nahyu lil karaha. Means this nahi is not haram. So if we pass somebody, he did the urine inside the standing water. So according to Imam Malik, so that person, he did something that is not good, but he didn't have a sin because it's karah. So this is the opinion of Imam Malik. So the second opinion, ila annahu litahrim. This nahi that Prophet said don't do, this is haram. Is haram. Means that if somebody he did the urine inside the standing water that cannot move, so he commit a sin. He had a sin. So this is the opinion of Mazhab Hanabila, Ahmad bin Hanbal, and Mazhab Zahiriya, Dawood al-Zahiri. Now,
the opinion of
Malik.
Imam Malik.
Yes, karah is the karah means makruh. Yes, makruh. So this is the opinion of Imam Malik. But the second opinion is at-tahrim, is haram. Means this nahyu is haram. So this is the opinion of Hanabila, means Mazhab Ahmad bin Hanbal and Zahiriya. So the last opinion is Zahaba Ba'dul Ulama ila annahu muharram fil qalil makruh fil kasir. But some ulama, the third opinion, some ulama differentiate. They said if this water is small water, so to did urine inside that water is haram. But if is a large quantity of water, so doing urine inside it is makruh. Is makruh. So you see some ulama, they try to bring two opinion together. They said if they differentiate, if the water is small, so doing urine inside that water is haram. But if it's in large quantity, so this is makruh. But Malik, he didn't differentiate. He said all is makruh. But Ahmad bin Hanbal and Zahiriya, they said haram. And the remaining ulama, he will say remaining ulama here regarding Shafi'iyya, Hanabila, Ahnaf, and remaining ulama, they say that if the water is in small quantity, so doing urine inside that water is haram. But if in the large quantity, this is makaro. This is makaro. So about these three opinions, which opinion is the right? Which opinion is the right? So the right opinion is the second opinion, is haram. Is haram.
Even large.
Yes, even large is haram. Because the water cannot move. So because Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam in the hadith said, fi ma'in da'imin allazi la yajri. So he said the water that is standing cannot move. So if he said that, this consists a small, large quantity or small and a large quantity. No difference, because Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, لا يبولن أحدكم في ماء الدائم الذي لا يجري ثم يغتسل منه. No one of you to do urine in the water that is standing cannot move, then he wash in it. So you see, this one Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he didn't differentiate between large quantity and the small quantity. He said don't do, and this nahi, he said don't do, it means it's haram. Because if Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said don't do this, so what ulama, the first thing that we understand is haram. Only if we have another dalil, another evidence that show to us what Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said for us don't do it, is not haram. For example, when the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said here, don't do urine in the water that is standing, that cannot move. So one day we found in front of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam somebody, he entered the water that cannot move and he washed his body. So and Prophet, he keeps silent, he didn't say anything for him. So from here we will understand the first nahi that Prophet he said is not haram is makaruh. But for this issue we didn't find any hadith that Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam saw some people did it and he didn't say anything. Or we found Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam he did it. For example, I give you the example that is clear. You know that Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said if you go to qada'ul haja in the toilet, don't face the qibla, and don't face it and don't give it back. So this is authentic hadith. Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said to the Sahaba, if you go to the toilet, you want to do your haja, don't face the qibla or you give the qibla back. So you have to face, if the qibla is east, so don't face to east and west. You have to look in south and north. So we have this hadith, but Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam he didn't allow. But one day Abdullah bin Umar, he go on the roofing of his sister Hafsa, because you know Hafsa is the wife of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So one day he visited Hafsa, so she had problem on the roofing of on her room. So he go on top in order to repair for her. So when he go on top, he saw Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he doing his toilet, but he look Baitul Maqdis, and he put the Kaaba behind him. So for this reason, some ulama said the hadith that Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said before, so is nahi lil karaha, not for tahrim, because we found Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam he did against what he said. So like this. So for this issue here, we didn't found any hadith. We didn't found any hadith that show that somebody he did urine in the water, standing water that cannot move, and he enter and he perform wudu or ghusl. So for this reason, we said the second opinion is rajih. So it's haram. It's haram somebody to did urine in the standing water. Also another thing that we choose this opinion, this can bring some disease to your colleagues, to the society and the community. So anything that can bring the disease to the community, somebody to do it is haram. So this is the reason why we said the second opinion is the right opinion. So this is about the first issue, to understand this nahi, is it haram or is makruh. So we mentioned for you three opinions. The first opinions, the opinion of Imam Malik is makruh. The second opinion, the opinion of Ahmad bin Hanbal and Zahiriya is haram. And the third opinion, the remaining ulama, they said if it's the large quantity is makruh, if it's small quantity is haram. Okay.
So he quantified, like, for example, the lake.
Yes. Even the lake,
Lake huge.
yes, but if the water cannot move, cannot move, just the thing that you have to focus is it moving or not. So even it's not moving, even it's a large quantity like a lake cannot deteriorate inside.
Oh, that means good.
Yes, but like a river that can move, no, even ocean river, also river that can move, you can did. The river that can, just what you, the qaida is to look, is it this water moving or not?
Stagnant.
Yeah, if it stand, cannot move, so it's not allowed.
Ustaz, when you say move, the water in Lake Michigan, for example, it is moving. But moving here means it is being replaced, right?
Yes, but in one place.
No, it is being replaced. It will move and then it will, there's new water. Does that mean?
But I think the lake cannot move. This is a river. This can, why they said if it's a river is allowed, because why Prophet said move it, because when you did the urine, the water already gone and it will replace with another new one. So for this reason it's allowed. But I think the lake cannot move, can stand. If the water is stand, even the surrounding in one place cannot move to go and another new one to come, so it's not allowed. It's not allowed. So this is the first issue. And these three hadiths that we read, we understand now this nahi from Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is haram. So another issue.
So in this case, we cannot follow Shafi.
So this is up to you. Just we explain, we bring for you the opinions of ulama and the hadith we explain. So look the evidence. If you see the what Imam Shafi'i said is the right opinion, you can choose. But this is what we explain. This nahi is lit tahrim, is tahrim.
But we should follow the right one, right?
Yes, because even if you look, like I said, maybe if you continue using throwing something najasa inside the water, and also urine inside, can make the water, we can, yes, disease is contaminated water, so we can this can bring some disease to the community. So anything that Muslim can do to give bring the harmful to our society or to the community is not allowed in Islam. Okay, so now another issue, what just now you asked about the large water and the small water, and the water that can move and the water that cannot move. Because the first issue just we discussed to understand this nahi is haram or is not haram. So we understand it's haram. So the second issue is aqsamul alma allazi yabulu fihi aw yaktasil. So which types of water is allowed for somebody to did urine inside and to did ghusl inside? To did ghusl inside, because if you remember these three hadiths, the last hadith show for us, even you didn't did urine inside the water that cannot move, so you cannot enter inside to take ghusl. You have to take from bucket or something, you go in not nearest to the water and did your ghusl there. So now which types of water is allowed for us. If you did the urine inside, it's not haram. Also, you can enter inside in order to wash our body. So this is the issue that we discuss now. So the first categories of water, before we explain the hukum, we have to understand the categories of water. The first one, we have al-ma'ul kasir allazi yajri. So the first category is the water that is very large quantity. Also it will move, like a river or ocean or sea. So this is the large quantity of water. Also it moving. So this فهذا لا ينهى عن البول أو اغتسال فيه بإجماع العلماء. So this types of water that is very large quantity, and it moving. So all ulama, they agree, somebody he can did urine inside, also he can enter inside in order to wash his body. I hope you understand. This is the first type categories of water. Means the water that is very large quantity, also it moving. So this types of water that is very large quantity, also it's moving, so it's allowed to somebody to do the urine inside. Also is allowed for him, if he have the janaba, to enter also in the water to wash his body. So this large quantity, like a river or like a ocean or sea. So all this hukum, all ulama agree, is ijma. All ulama they agree on this issue. Means any water that is large quantity, also it moving. So it's not haram for somebody to do urine inside that water, or to enter in order to wash his body if he has the janaba. So the second type of water means ma'ul qalil allazi yajri. So it's small quantity of water but it moving. So you understand the difference between these second types and the first type is large quantity, also it moving. Large quantity, it moving. So we said this is allowed, somebody to did urine inside or to enter inside to wash his body. This is ijma, is allowed. But the second type is ma'ul khalil allazi yajri, means the small quantity of water but it moving. Maybe small river but it moving. So about this, fihi khilaf in the ulama. The ulama, they had different opinions of this issue, because it's small quantity of water but it's moving. So the ulama has two opinions. Some ulama say that you cannot do the urine inside, also you cannot enter inside to wash your body. So some ulama said you can, because this water is moving. Because Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, what he said, allazi la yajri, he didn't differentiate between the large and small. What only he said for us to focus is moving. So this water, even is small quantity but it moving. So for this reason, the second opinion, they said, is allowed. So this second opinion is the right opinion. So al-qismu salis, the third categories, al-ma'ul qalil allazi la yajri. Al-ma'ul qalil allazi la yajri means the water that is small quantity, also cannot move in. So this, all the ulama did ijma, is not allowed. It's not allowed, because Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said, "Allazi la yajri, allazi la yajri." So this water, even small quantity, so but it's not moving. So for this reason, all ulama, they said is haram. Is haram. You cannot do the urine inside, because the hadith show that. Because this water is small quantity, also cannot move it. So the ulama did ijma. Then the last category is, the fourth category is al-ma'ul kasir allazi la yajri. The large quantity of water, but it not moving, like how you ask the question now. The large quantity of water is large, but cannot move it. It's not moving. So, is it allowed for somebody to dig the urine inside, or to enter inside to wash his body? So, fihi khilaf in the ulama. The ulama, they have two opinions in this issue. The ulama has two opinions in this issue. The first opinion, some ulama say that you can enter, because this is large quantity. This is large quantity. Even it's not moving, so it's allowed for you. You can dig urine inside. Also, you can enter inside and wash your body, because it's large quantity. But the second opinion, they said no. Even it's large quantity, because it's not moving, so it's not allowed for you to dig the urine inside or to enter inside to wash your body. So this, the second opinion is the right. Why? Because Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said, "Allazi la yajri." He didn't differentiate, like I said, between large quantity and the small quantity. He didn't differentiate. Just he said, "Allazi la yajri," if it's not moving. So this about the quantity of water that is allowed for us to dig urine inside, or is not allowed for us. We said we have to divide the water into four categories. The first category, the large quantity of water, also it's moving. So this large quantity of water, it's moving, so it's allowed somebody to dig urine inside or to enter inside to wash his body. The second category means, the first category, all the ulama agree on it. The second category means the small quantity of water, and it's moving. So we said the ulama has two opinions. So ulama said that we cannot dig urine inside or to enter inside to wash our body. This is the first opinion. The second opinion, they said we can do that. So we said the second opinion is rajih. Why? Because this water, it's moving. So because Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, only the thing that he said for us, allazi la yajri, if it's not moving. So the third category is the large quantity of water, but it cannot move it. So we said also this, the ulama had two different opinions. The first one, they allowed, and the second one, they didn't allow. We said the second opinion is the rajih, because even this water is large in quantity, but it's not moving. So the fourth categories means the water that is small quantity and cannot move. So we said all this ulama already agree, ijma, we cannot do it because it's small quantity, also it's not moving. So this about this masala. So another issue in this hadith, hukumul ma'ul lazi yabullu fihi aw waqa'a fihi najasa. So now is another issue. So what is the hukum? What is the ruling of this water? That somebody, he did urine inside or another najasa enter in that water. So we can take this water because we already know that the urine is najasa. So if somebody he did the urine inside the water, because now we focus about the water that cannot move, because that can move in is ijma. We can use it for tahara. We can use it for tahara and ghusl. But now the issue that we discuss now is the water that is standing, small quantity, also cannot move. Somebody he did urine inside, or another najasa enter inside that water. So how, what is the hukum of this water? Can we use this water for wudu and ghusl or not? So this is the issue that we discuss now, because the second issue is the second issue is to do the urine inside. We said if it's the large quantity is moving or a small quantity is moving, it's moving is allowed. So but this one is not moving. It's not moving. And somebody he did urine inside that water. So what is the hukum ruling of that water? We can take that water to did wudu or ghusl. So this is the issue that we discuss now. So you said cannot, but we have some explanation about this. Okay, so I keep it like this here. Okay, so the first thing that I need to understand under this issue, اتفق العلماء على أن الماء إذا وقعت فيه النجاسة وغيرت أحد أوصافه ثلاثة، لونه أو طعمه أو ريحه، سواء كان كثيرا أو قليلا فإنه نجس. So the first thing that is very important to understand, all ulama, if we said ulama, all ulama include mazhab Hanafiya, Malikiya, Shafi'iyya, Hanabila, and the remaining ulama, all ulama, they did ijma. If a najasa enter in the water, so this water, and when they enter in the water and this water change the color of water, change to the color of najasa, or the smell of the water change, or the taste of the water change, so all the ulama said this water is najasa, so we cannot use it for ibadah. This is ijma. You understand? Means if the water najasa enter the water and this najasa change this water, color of the water, or the taste or the smell of the water, so this water cannot not longer using this water for wudu and ghusl. This is ijma, no khilaf.
Either one or all.
Either one. Yes, either one. Either one or all these three or either one of it. So, but the thing that I want to explain for you, that is very important. All in our books of fiqh we read this: if the water, the smell of the water, or the taste of the water, or the color of the water change to the najasa, so this water cannot use in tahara, So the problem here is somebody he will bring for you evidence for this. Yes, we have the hadith who narrated in Sunan Abi Dawud, that hadith, for example, hadith Abi Umama, he said, and he narrated this hadith from Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that al-ma'u la yunajjisuhu shay. The water that we have, nothing can make this water najasa illa ma galaba ala rihi, until if the najasa enter this water and change the smell of the water, or ta'amihi, or the taste of the water. So, or the color of the water. So, this hadith, Ibn Majah narrated this hadith, Darukutni narrated this hadith, also Tabarani narrated this hadith, but this hadith is not authentic. Yes, because in the isnad of this hadith we have one narrator, his name is Rishidan bin Sa'ad. Rishidan bin Sa'ad. وهو ضعيف. قال أبو حاتم منكر الحديث وقال أبو داود والدارقطني ضعيف. So you already know that what is the meaning of munkar hadith when we discuss in science of the hadith. So this narrator Rishidan is the problem of this hadith. So
What's his name?
Rishidan bin Sa'ad. Rishidan bin Sa'ad. So what I need to understand here, even this hadith is da'if. So, but if you said, if water change the color with the color of najasa or the smell or the taste, so if somebody said, we bring the evidence, don't bring this hadith, because we cannot use hadith da'if as evidence. What our evidence? Ijma. You understand? Ijma. Because all the ulama agree. Yes, consensus. So all the ulama agree on it. So for this reason, because the ijma is hujjah, is evidence. So we said our evidence for this issue is ijma. Not hadith, because the hadith here is weak hadith. So if you want to bring the evidence for this issue, we said the ijma of ulama. So now we understand, if the najasa enter the water, change the color of the water or the taste or the smell of the water, so this water is najas. We cannot use it in wudu, we cannot use it in ghusl. And what is our evidence? Is ijma. What is our evidence? Is ijma of ulama, not hadith, because this hadith Abu Umama is not authentic, because in the isnad, in the chains of the isnad, we have the narrator, his name is Rishidan bin Sa'ad, وهو ضعيف الحديث. So this is the first thing that is very important to understand. Najasa enter the water, change the color or the taste or the smell of the water. So we said this water is najasa bi ijma or ulama. So
ijma is very strong.
Yes, strong. Yes, because according the adalah sharia, Quran, hadith, ijma. If you remember, when we discussed about the methodology of mazahib ulama, what is the usul mazhab Abu Hanifa, usul mazhab Shafi'i, usul mazhab Malik and Ahmad bin Hanbal. I explain for you the usul means their condition and their method. So we said all of them, they said the first evidence is for them is Quran. So if they didn't get the evidence from Quran, then the second evidence is Sunnah. Then the third one is al-ijma. So all of them, they agree on these three, Quran and Sunnah and ijma. Some of them they agree on number 4 qiyas, some of them they didn't agree. Some of them they agree the deed of the people of Medina, some of them they didn't agree. But these three, Quran, Hadith, ijma, all of them they agree on it. So ijma is among the evidence at the letter sharia. So for this issue, we said our evidence is ijma and not hadith, because the hadith is not authentic. So So now another issue is إذا وقعت النجاسة في الماء الكثير ولن تتغير أحد أوصافه الثلاثة. So now we have a large quantity of water. The najasa enter inside that water. For example, somebody he did urine inside that water, but this najasa not change this tree, not change the color or the taste or the smell of the water. So can you use that water for wudu and ghusl? So the answer is yes. Even you see maybe a water in standing water. I saw somebody, he take a urine and put inside. And when I came, I want to use that water. I saw him when he did the urine inside. We know the urine is najas. So he did the urine inside that water. Or another najasa entered that water. I saw it. But I didn't see the color of water not change. Also the taste. So I can use that water. I can.
Running water or still?
No, stand, because it's not changed. Because about I explained for you from the beginning. For the water that moving, we already finished with it. Because this water that is moving, the ijma, if you did the urine, because already gone, cannot stay in one place. But now what we discuss about the water that standing cannot move in. We said if the najasa enter it and change one of these three sipa of water, color or taste or smell, so we cannot use that water because already changed. So another issue is the najasa enter, this water is large quantity, and the najasa enter in this water, but it's not changed these three sifat. Not change these three sifat. So the question is, we can use this water or not? We said all ulama agree you can use this water, because even the najasa, we saw the najasa enter, but it's not changed these three sifat of the water. So because of this reason, so we can use this water for wudu and ghusl. For wudu and ghusl, because this sifat of this water is not changed.
It's ijma.
Yes, it's ijma. So another issue again, number 3, the najasa enter in small quantity of water. Small quantity of water. And after this najasa enter in this small quantity of water, and the najasa not change this water. A small quantity, for example, like this water, a drop of urine, a drop inside, for example, or small, yes, maybe, or you take the water in the, for example, a small container. So maybe you take your baby, for example, especially baby girl, because the urine of baby girl, since she's take breastfeeding is najasa, not like baby boy. Baby boy until he started eating the food, then his urine is najasa. But the baby girl, since she taking the breastfeeding, her urine is najasa. So maybe you take the water here, you want to do wudu, so maybe she did the urine, the drop of it enter in your water. So after you see it enter, but when you look to the water, no change. The tree, but it's small water, no change. So about this issue, the ulama have different opinion. Different opinion. Some ulama say that the first opinion, the ulama said this water is tahir. You can use it for wudu and ghusl. They said that because this najasa not change one of these three sifat. So even the water is small quantity, so it's tahir. You can use it in wudu and ghusl. So this opinion is the opinion of Abu Huraira. Is the opinion of Abu Huraira, also opinion of Abdullah bin Abbas. This from Sahaba. This is the opinion of Abu Huraira and Abdullah bin Abbas. Abu Huraira, Abdullah bin Abbas said, if the najasa enter the water, small quantity of water, and this najasa not change this quantity, small quantity of water, so it's moving. Okay. Okay. So the Abu Huraira and Abdullah bin Abbas, they say that if a small quantity of water the najasa is enter but not change these three sifat, so this water still is tahir. You can use it in wudu, also you can use it in ghusl. Why? Because one of these three sifat of water not change, so you can apply it in wudu and ghusl. So this is the opinion of Abu Huraira, also opinion of Abdullah bin Abbas. Also from Tabi'in is the opinion of Hasan al-Basri. Hasan al-Basri and Sa'id bin Musayyab. Sa'id bin Musayyab also is the opinion of Sufyan al-Thawri. Also is the opinion of Imam al-Bukhari. It's the opinion of Imam al-Bukhari. Also this is the Mazhab Malik. It's Mazhab Malik. This is the opinion of Malik. Mazhab Malik, according to the Malik, if a drop of najasa enter the small quantity of water but not change it, not change the color of it or taste or smell of it, so you can use it in wudu. So this is the Mazhab Malik. Also is the Mazhab Dawood al-Zahiri. So this is the opinion of Abu Huraira, Abdullah bin Abbas, from Sahaba, also from Tabi'in, Hasan al-Basri, also Sa'id bin Musayyab, also among the Atba'u Tabi'i, Sufyan al-Thawri, Imam al-Bukhari. Also this is the Mazhab of Imam Malik and the Mazhab of Dawood al-Zahiri. So this is the first opinion. They say we can use that water. So the second opinion is Annahu Najas. This water is Najas. Ibn, their sifat no change because it's small quantity. It's small quantity. So according to the second opinion, they said this water is Najas. So la yajuzu isti'mal bihi fil ibadat. La yajuzu isti'mal bihi fil ibadat. It's not allowed for you to use it in ibadah. You cannot use it in wudu. Also, you cannot use it in ghusl. So this is the second opinion. But still, this water not change. But they said because it's small quantity, so you cannot use this water. So this, وَهُوَ مَذْهَبَ إِلَيْهِ ibn Umar. So this is the opinion of, from the Sahaba, this is the opinion of Abdullah bin Umar. So according to Abdullah bin Umar, if the najasa enter a small quantity of water and this najasa not change it, but still you cannot use that water because it's small quantity. So you cannot use it in wudu. Also you cannot use it in ghusl. So this is the opinion of Abdullah bin Umar. Also from Tabi'in is the opinion of Mujahid, the student of Abdullah bin Abbas. The student of Abdullah. You see how the student is against his teacher? Because Ibn Abbas, he said you can use, but his student Mujahid, he said no. Also, وَهُوَ مَذْهَبُ Hanafiya wa Shafi'iyya wal Hanabila. So this second opinion is the opinion of Mazhab Hanafiya, also the Mazhab of Shafi'iyya, also the Mazhab of Hanabila. So Shafi'iyya, the Mazhab of Shafi'i, the Mazhab of Abu Hanifa and Mazhab of Ahmad bin Hanbal, these three Mazhab, they said you cannot use this water. Ibn, the sifat no change. Why? Because it's small quantity. It's small quantity. So about these two opinions, which opinion is the right? Who is the right? Second or the first one?
Second one.
Because you are following Shafi'iyya, you said you said that cannot. So The Rajah is the second one. So what is your evidence? So because it's small quantity, but the sepa is not changed.
But if we didn't see it, we still use it.
So the Rajah here, Rajah huwa qawlul awwal, the first opinion. Yes. Not because his mazhab Malik, but
Because of the tree.
yes, because in this evidence. So why we said the first opinion is Rajah? Because one hadith narrated from Abu Dawud and Tirmizi from Abi Sa'id al-Khudri, he said that Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Al-ma'u tahurun la yunajjisuhu shay." The water always is tahir. Nothing can make the water najas. So this is authentic hadith. But we say that if they change to the color change or taste change or smell with najasa, so we cannot use it because of ijma. But if this tree cannot change, the water still is tahir from this hadith, because Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that al-ma'u tahuru la yunajjisuhu shay'an. The water always is tahir, nothing can make it najasa. So only the water can be najasa if the najasa enter it and change this three sifat. But if the najasa enter it, not change this three sifat, still is tahir. So this is the reason why the first opinion is Rajah. So this is the reason why always we have to read always. You see, this is maybe you have only small quantity of water. So one drop of urine enter. So if you said you need it, so you can use your, especially if we have the scarcity of the water. You understand?
Ada.
Yes.
Ada, you think you don't like.
Yes, this is car. Yes, but what you feel is different with Sharia. If I said I cannot use this, I have a right to say it. You understand? But according to the Hukum Sharia, is it allowed or not allowed? This is what we discuss. Not you are appealing. All the people you are appealing, you don't like it. It's okay, but even you didn't like it. Don't say it's not allowed. If somebody he like to use it, don't say it's not allowed for you to do. You understand? In terms of Sharia. So this is the reason why the second opinion, because this three sifat no change. So in the second opinion, the first opinion is the right because of this hadith. Al-ma'u tahuru la yunajjisuhu shay. So this about the. So the another issue that also is very important from these three hadiths is hukumul ma al-muqtasal fihi min al-janaba or musta'amal, or we say ma al-musta'amal, means what is the hukum ruling of the water, that water musta'amal, that somebody he use it for doing tahara, maybe for ghusl he did the ghusl janaba from this water, and or he did wudu, he left the remaining water inside the bucket, or maybe he entered in the small river that cannot move, he did the ghusl janaba. So if somebody came, is it allowed he will use that water? Yes, we use it. Or maybe you finish the wudu with the water, you put all, you wash your hand, you finish. So I found this water. So is allowed for me to use it again or not? So we want to discuss, we see. Is it allowed or is not allowed? It's allowed or is not allowed? We want to see what ulama said, and in the end this is good to understand the mas'ala, the issue, and you understand what ulama said and you understand the raji. If the raji according to the hadith is mazhab shafi'iyya or another mazhab. So this is the reason why, if you remember, always, when we discuss about the methodology of mazahib, we explain for you how they respect the hadith. You understand? So here, the ulama have three opinions. Three opinions. The first opinion, the ulama said this water is tahir, but it's not mutahhir. You know the difference between tahir and mutahhir. If we said this water is tahir, means I can use it for another issue, but I said it's not mutahhir, means I cannot use it in wudu and ghusl. For example, if somebody he finished the wudu, the water that he remaining is tahir, maybe I can use it to wash my clothes.
Okay.
Yes, or I can use it maybe to wash my face, not wudu, for example. Because you know the water that is najas, you cannot use it to touch it, because if you touch it, you have to wash your hand. But this one, I can touch it. This means it's tahir. Means if somebody, for example, now he finished the wudu, he remained the water. So maybe somebody he take this water and he throw it to me, to my body. I cannot say that I have to wash my clothes before I pray. It's tahir, but I cannot use it for wudu. So this is the meaning of tahir gera mutahhir. Tahir gera mutahhir. If we say tahir, we can use it for another thing, but gera mutahhir means we cannot apply in ibadah. For example, wudu and ghusl. So this opinion is the opinion of Lays bin Sa'ad, also is the opinion of Al-Awza'i, also is the opinion of Imam Shafi'i, is the opinion of Imam Shafi'i, also is the opinion of Ahmad bin Hanbal. So this ulama, they said this water musta'amal, so this water is tahir, you can use it for another thing, but it's not mutahhir, means you cannot use it in wudu, also you cannot use it in ghusl, but you can use it in another thing because it's still tahir, but it's not mutahhir. Cannot use it in wudu and ghusl. So this is the mazhab of Shafi'i, also the mazhab of Hanbali and Awza'i and Lays. So they say this water, we can use it in another thing, but you cannot use it in tahara. For example, raf'ul hadas, wudu and ghusl. Also, we cannot use it to wash najasa. For example, the najasa in your clothes, you cannot take this water and use it to wash the najasa, but still tahir, but cannot remove the najasa with it. So this is the opinion, like I said, of Imam Ahmad, Shafi'i and Lays bin Sa'ad and Awza'i. So the first opinion. The second one,
Najasa from the person or from
no, from another person or from you. Maybe then just touch your clothes or your skin. So you have to put the water and wash it. So this water that somebody already did wudu with it, you cannot use it for washing your clothes, that yes, or your skin. So this is the meaning of gera mutahhir, but it's tahir. But the tahara of this is not enough to remove the najas. But if, for example, somebody he take it and throw it to you, so you can pray. You cannot say, I will want to go to wash this water that touched me. I hope you understand. This is the meaning of tahir. But gera mutahhir, you cannot apply it in wudu, and ghusl also you cannot use it for washing najasa. So the second opinion is this water Ma'ul musta'mal is najas. Is najas. Means if somebody he did wudu, he remains some water, so this water is najas. We cannot use it at all. Either in wudu, either in another thing, we cannot use it at all. So this is the difference between the second opinion and the first opinion. First opinion, they said tahir. We can use it in another thing, but only we cannot use it in wudu and ghusl and remove the najasa, wash the najasa. But the second opinion, they said at all is najas. So if the water is najas, we cannot use it in another thing, also you cannot use it in ibadah. So this is the opinion of Abu Hanifa. This is the opinion of Abu Hanifa. This is the opinion of Abu Hanifa. But only Abu Hanifa, he did something. He said about the ghusl. He said even this water is najasa. So about the ghusl, you cannot use it in the ghusl that is wajib. Ghusl that is wajib, like ghusl janaba, ghusl al-haid, ghusl al-nifas. But another ghusl that is not wajib, he said okay, you can do. But about the wudu and ghusl that is not is wajib, so you cannot do it, is najas. And the remaining thing. Okay. So qawl salis, the third opinion is
Can you repeat number 2?
number 2 is this water is najas. Yes, so this is the you cannot apply this water in another thing and in ibadah at all because it's najas. So this, I said, this is the opinion of Abu Hanifa and Abu Yusuf. But in this opinion, Abu Hanifa, he said, if you can use it in another ghusl that is not wajib, he said okay, you can do. Even still, he said it's najasa. So this is like contradicting. You understand? But I'm mentioning what they said. I'm mentioning for you what they said. So this, in short, this opinion said that the water is najis. You cannot apply it in wudu. Also, you cannot apply it in ghusl. Also, you cannot apply it in another thing. So number 3 is this water is tahir and mutahhir. Means you can use it in wudu, also you can use it in ghusl. You can use it in wudu, also you can use it in ghusl. So if somebody he did wudu, like for example here, I saw in Malaysia you have some like container in masjid, all the people come put their hand, wudu and wash inside. Yes. So this water is still tahir. You can use it for wudu, according to this opinion. But this is the reason why I saw this in Malaysia. I said, but Mazhab al-Shafi'i, they didn't allow this. But why they are doing it? For example, if you take this last opinion, you can use it. But according to Mazhab al-Shafi'i, because this water in one place cannot move, so somebody you can see he wash. Even I saw some people, they wash their body, their face inside, they put their hand like this inside, they do like this. So according to Mazhab al-Shafi'i, you cannot use this water for wudu. But I said, I didn't understand. So they are Shafi'i, but
So they say the amount. The amount.
Yes, the qullatain, yes, about the qullatain. So even the qullatain, they have different opinion. According to the qullatain about Imam Shafi'i, have not like this. You understand? But if we change the last opinion that we can use it, so it's okay, no problem. So this always, sometimes if I see I can use it, But if I found another one, I will use it because my feeling. But it's about we can use it. So this opinion is the opinion of Hassan al-Basri. Also is the opinion of Ata bin Abi Rabah. Is the opinion of Sufyan al-Sawri. Also is the opinion of Ibrahim Nakhai. Also is the opinion of Imam al-Zuhri. Also is the opinion of Makahul. Also is the mazhab Imam Malik. Is the mazhab of Imam Malik rahimahullah. So these are the three opinions. The first opinion, the opinion of Shafi'iyah, they said this water is tahir, but it's not mutahhir. Means we can use it in another thing, but we cannot use it in wudu and ghusl. So this is mazhab Shafi'iyah. The second opinion, this water is najas. We cannot use it at all. So this is the mazhab Abu Hanifa. Number 3, so you can use this water also for wudu and ghusl. Still it's tahir mutahhir. So you can use it in another thing. Also you can use it in ghusl and wudu. So this is the opinion of mazhab Imam Malik rahimahullah. So what is the right opinion here? Number 3. Not Shafi'iyah. So the right opinion is the opinion number 3. Number 3. Why? Because some hadiths that narrated from Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. The first hadith is Abdullah bin Abbas. Hadith is Sahih Muslim narrated from Muslim narrated this hadith from Abdullah bin Abbas. قال أن رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم كان يغتسل بفضل ميمونة. Ibn Abbas reported that he said the messenger of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala took a bath with the water left over by Maimuna. So after the Maimuna, she finished the ghusl janaba, the remaining water Prophet he used it for his own ghusl. So Maimuna, she's the first one used that water. After she finished, she remained some water remained. Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he used this water. So if it's not tahir, so how the Prophet can use it? Because somebody already used it. Maimuna, his wife, already used that water before. So this is authentic. So this show for us al-ma'u musta'mal, we can use it. If some
use it for wudu.
Yes, wudu and ghusl.
Okay.
Because wudu and ghusl is the same thing, because the ghusl is more stronger than wudu. You understand? So if he use it for the hadasul akbar, because janaba is hadasul akbar. Is hadasul akbar. Is hadasul akbar. So this show the wudu is hadasul asgar, because wudu cannot eliminate the hadasul akbar, only ghusl. Hadas akbar like janaba, haid and nifas. This is hadas al akbar. You have to do ghusl, but wudu is for hadas al asgar, like urine or enter the toilet. This is wudu, but hadas al akbar only to by ghusl. So if Prophet he used this water for hadas al akbar, so what about the hadas al asgar? Wudu. Okay. So also another hadith also, the same from Maimuna. Maimuna, she did the ghusl, she finished the ghusl of janaba. So Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he came, he want to use this water. She said, "Oh Prophet, I have janaba." He said, Prophet said for her, "Your janaba is not in your hand." It's not in your hand. So Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he used that water. Also another hadith, we have many hadiths. Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam used also regarding the Salama. Also, the same what happened to Salma with what happened to Maimuna. Also, the same time, Professor Salma, he used at the same time, he take a bath together with his wife in the same time. He's together with Aisha in the same time. So you see, when the Aisha, she put her hand, this water is already musta'mal, but Prophet also, he put his hand. Until sometimes Aisha said, leave me, I will take pause. Then he put his hand. After the Aisha, she took. They take bath in one place. So all this hadith show for us, is allowed for us to use al-ma al-musta'mal fil ibadat. So I think we stop here, inshallah. Because if it's too many, okay, too many masail, it can do much for you, inshallah. So this about the water. So now we understand about the types of water that we can use and the water that we can use in our ibadah. So you have any soal?
That water is considered as moving water.
Yes. Okay. The another thing that is very important. Some people just ask if something that is not najasa enter in the water.
Enter into the tank of water.
Yes. Something that is not najas, like some drinks. So can you use this water for wudu? You understand the soal? No, ma mustaman. Something that is halal, not najas, like a drinks, like a coke,
Depends.
or
Depends on the
something, or
The
yes. So only this is so easy. The easy is if this thing enter in the water, if still we call the water the name in the water, we can use it for wudu.
The character is the same.
Yes, it's not like najas. For example, if we cannot call it water by the name, so we cannot use it. You understand? You understand what? Because this one, Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, he used to did ghusl with the container that they put the cake, this gandun, you said the gandun weight. Yes, the steel, Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, he saw the weight inside the water and he used it for ghusl. So this thing, so
you are talking about the weight.
yes, wheat. I said not weight, wheat. I miss wheat. Yes, like a wheat. Yes. So this issue, only the thing that we look is it we call this water still water or not. So if you ask somebody, can you call this water? If he said yes, it's water, so you can use it. But if he said it's not water, so we cannot use it. So this is what Shaul Islam bin Taymiyyah said about something that is food or something enter in the water. If still we can call it water, so we can use it for wudu. But if we cannot call it water by name, so we cannot use it for wudu. So this about something that is halal or food enter in the water, not najas. Even the color change. For example, also, if the water is still in one place, they change the color to the red. For example, this sun is red, the water is there. After rainfall, they are changed to the red or to the another color that is the color of the place where the water is stand. So this cannot affect the water. You can use it.
That's why you cannot use the water when it's under hot sun, right?
No, We can use this water under hot ma'ul mushammas. Yes, ma'ul mushammas means yes, we can use it. They said because some mazahib they said we cannot use it because it can lead us for a disease baras. So all the hadiths that mentioned in this issue, the hadith is some of them is mawdu. Yes. So you can use ma'ul mushammas. Because if you said we cannot use ma'ul mushammas, how we can the small river that cannot move is under shams. So the shams always here. So how you can say you cannot use it? So the hadith in this issue is hadith da'if and mawdu. Hadith. So even about the medical thing, I think it's not right. It's not true. It's not true. Ma'ul mushammas cannot. They say because it's bring for you al-baras. You know baras. Yeah, baras. You know baras. Yes. They said the hadith that don't use ma'ul mushammas because it lead you to the disease of baras. So this hadith is mawdu.
You mean the disease where one skin turn white? Is that?
This is baras. Yes, the skin turn white. This is called baras in Arabic. So this is called baras. This is called baras. So they said the ma'ul mushammas using this ma can lead you to the baras. So this hadith is not authentic. Yes, can use. But according to Shafi'i, I think cannot use. Okay. So any soal?